I have been tapering this week in preparation for Hyrox on Saturday. I kind of can't believe that it's already here, but I can and I can't because I've been training for a long time. But I was kind of like reflecting over the weekend, and also just trying to come up with my game plan and strategy for how I wanted the week to look, because it is kind of hard to hold myself back given how I'm used to training and what I enjoy doing. The nice thing is that it kind of worked out without me really meaning to do this, but I've kind of taken a 3 to 4 week heavy, either it would be a heavy cardio, heavy weight training type approach, and then I would have to taper after that for just take a deload week, just because my body would be like going through the ringer. Um, but anyway, as I was reflecting, and I know this will probably sound kind of cheesy, but um, someone said recently to me that they defined, or I don't know if they heard it or whatever, maybe they came up with it. I wouldn't put it past them. Um, they define gratitude as something that gives you relief by having it. And I had never thought about it like that before. And so, I mean, it just like, it was such a great thing to set the tone for going into a situation where honestly I did have nerves, and it's not that I don't have nerves. I've never done anything like this, but it still is like to go into this, like I have such a spirit of gratitude this week, especially like just overcoming the injury that I had over the beginning of this year, training through that and showing myself that I built consistency. I have just built, I guess, grit or flexed grit. I don't know, however you want to word it. But, just kind of like a huge reflection. I'm just always reflecting. And anyway, so I just am going through this week with such a spirit of gratitude that, like, how much of a privilege it is just that I get to be able to do this race. And I know I'm going to finish. I'm going into it just like with a mentality of learning, and, whatever the outcome is for me, I'm not attached to it. I mean, obviously, I'll have feelings about it, but I'm not attached to it, meaning like whatever happens, I'm just going to take it as, okay, this is what I did well. This is what I don't feel like I did well, or what I think I need work in, and I'm going to, like I've just said all along, this is my baseline. This is my day one. Like, this starts the point of like no return, because I am so obsessed. I freaking love, like, it. I am excited. Like, I was not the person who would wake up early in the morning ever in my life. I would sleep till noon. I was like up till 2 in the morning. And I mean, the invigorated feeling I have now, like I woke up naturally before my alarm went off. My alarm goes off at 3:50. I woke up at like 3:48 or something this morning, just ready to go. And it's crazy because I'm guess I'm just getting anxious because I haven't been able to do the kind of workout that I'm used to. So I'm like, all right, okay, it's getting to it. I want to do something harder than like this holding me back feeling, whatever this is. Um, yeah, but anyway, so I'm going forward with the mentality of everything's an experiment, everything is learning, everything, this, I guess, like, there is no finish line for me. Like, I'm looking to train myself, yes, in my body, but mainly my mind, because like I keep reiterating, that's what I've gained the most. And I am looking to continue that and go forward with that. I don't have a finish line. I'm training for longevity, and I'm training for the joy of it, because what a freaking privilege to be able to show up and not only just prove to myself day in and day out that I can, but also just like I want to share, and I promise going forward, I really will share more about the day in and day out of my journey. I think that I let you know, just like anyone, I'm not immune to feeling like maybe my story doesn't matter or whatever. But even if, it resonates with one person, that's all that matters. And I don't play by the rules. I did this whole programming all by myself. And, that's something else that like I'm pretty proud of myself for just like how much I've learned about my body, about what I like, about how much I can push myself. And that is something that I want to be more transparent in. I know it's not going to resonate with everyone. Um, I don't know, I've always done things differently. So, whereas I would like see the approach and some of the daily workouts and things like that, I really didn't follow any of them. So, and I'm not saying that to knock it. I think that there's room for that. I think it's great, but I wanted to explore it on my own. And anyway, so I got quite a bit coming up. You don't have to wait for, I'm not saying you. I take on the mentality of why wait till January 1st to plan my next steps? Why wait till this competition's over? No, like I already know what I want to accomplish next year. Like I want to train for a half marathon. Never in my life did I consider myself a runner, and those days are over. I am reaching into runner territory. Um, so anyway, yeah, I want to do a half marathon in April is the plan. I'm doing women's open for Hyrox for Dallas this year. And there's another one in Houston in March next year. So planning on doing pro. The only reason I didn't is because I wasn't sure, like, just for context, I fractured both my wrists in January, and that was just kind of a little bit of an uphill battle. And I knew that it was probably a long shot for me to be able to handle the weight increase that it is for uh, the pro level. So anyway, that's kind of why I'm glad I did it this way. I definitely also have a mentality of slow growing is much better. And so like I said, my goal is to train for longevity. So I don't want to wreck my body anymore. Like I learned the hard way and I listened. Like I am not going to ego train again. I really try to keep that check of who's in control here. Is this the ego or is this me? Because that was definitely an ego injury and it was so annoying. So anyway, I'm super excited. I'm super pumped. Yeah, so like I said, I don't know how often, but I will come up with a better plan of how I'm going to share my my training going forward, my approach. Take it or leave it, you know. It's not for everyone, just like everyone's training plan's not for me. So, it's as I will caveat every single video, not advice. I just definitely believe in Brene Brown's quote of one person's story is another person's survival guide. So maybe my weird approach to stuff will resonate with someone and make you feel like you can do hard things because you can. Anyway, wish me luck and have a good week.